Welcome, all sports fans. I'm Dolph Jackson, one of the hosts of the Come On In Sports Network, a brand new sports network catered to sports heads like yourselves. Here on the Come On In Sports Network, we'll be covering the latest topics and current sporting news from around the world, such as baseball, football, basketball, and more. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, and come on in.
The Come On In Sports Network.
Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up. Grab a drink and let's talk Saints football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Family, family, family. You already know the doors are now open. So come on in. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday morning. The weekend is here. Listen, let's get into it, family. I'm not gonna keep you long, but I just had to come on here, man, and express my thoughts about this Marshon Lattimore saga that's going on, and Bobby Hebert's recent rant discussion about Marshon Lattimore. To me, family, I don't agree with a lot of things Bobby Hebert said, and some things I just didn't like how he worded it. Let's just say that. First of all, personally, I don't think that Marshon Lattimore is a bad apple. Secondly, when Marshon Lattimore got paid, got his money, he did not start tanking. He did not start all of a sudden being someone else. From all the reports and information that we have been given, there was a fracture in the locker room, and Marshon Lattimore was not the only player. Michael Thomas was not the only player. But Bobby Hebert said that you have to know a person's heart before you pay them. What the hell does that mean? You have to know their heart before you pay them. So he is suggesting that Marshon Lattimore changed once he got the money. Not so. Now, last season, it is you can go back to some WWL shows and listen, Bobby feels like, hey, he could have played last year. A lot of coaches felt like he could have played. But listen, nobody knows their body better than Marshon Lattimore. Lattimore is upset with the direction that this team is headed. Alvin Kamara was upset about the direction that this team was headed. You had Michael Thomas was upset. And he said that Michael Thomas and Marshon Lattimore were bad apples, and was insinuating once again that once they got their money, once they got the money that they earned on the field, that their demeanor changed, that they became like, hey, you can't tell me nothing now because I got paid. Well, when Michael Thomas got paid, all he proceeded to do was go out and make NFL history by catching the most passes in the history of the National Football League. Now, after that, he got hurt. We all know the saga. We all know the story about him going back and forth, not satisfied with the medical staff of the Saints and the coaches, and vice versa. But now Michael Thomas is gone. Now in the offseason, when they restructured Marshon Lattimore's contract, everyone seems to believe that it was so the Saints can move on from him. We're now through the draft process, and the Saints have not moved on from him. Now, June the 1st, if the Saints move on off him after June the 1st, it would benefit them better. So let's keep an eye out for that. June the 2nd. Let's keep that date in mind, June the 2nd. But I just don't like the way Hebert was just putting it, man. And he was like, if Coach Payton was here, Jim Moore was the coach, Marshon Lattimore's ass would have been gone. When he's putting up all-pro seasons, making Pro Bowls, being a difference maker every time he steps on the field for the New Orleans Saints, is he a malcontent then? Is he a bad apple then? Marshon Lattimore barely speaks, but when he speaks, it's strictly and straight to the point, and he gets it over with. Everybody's coming out and speculating about what's going on with Lattimore and the Saints, and the majority of people are taking the side of the organization. Hebert went on to say that Dennis Allen is trying to be a player's coach by going out, by speaking with Marshon Lattimore, and then he went back to where Allen went out to California and met with Michael Thomas. A player's coach would not have thrown his team under the bus after that Atlanta game. A player's coach would hold everybody accountable. A player's coach would not make excuses for one certain individual. That's for another show. But I just didn't like him saying that you have to know their heart. How can you know a person's heart? People can show you their heart, but do you really truly know a person's heart? There's the expression, a person wears their heart on their sleeve. These guys are frustrated because the culture that they help build, their seed is being torn down. It's not being nurtured. They want to win. They don't like the way that the current leadership is handling things. We heard Alvin come on and say things were going on in practice, mistakes, and practice would just keep going on. Is that on Marshon Lattimore? Is that on Alvin Kamara? Is that on Cam Jordan? Was that on Michael Thomas? No, that was on your head coach, your assistant head coach, and your coordinators. All right, fam, I'm going to take some of y'all comments. I ain't going to stay long. I'm just going to be here briefly. Pammy Wyman, how you doing? Come on in. Misdemeanor Crimes, how you doing? Come on in. Uncle Jerry. Jerry said they just mad. They just mad because they ain't us. Got you. All right, let's see who else is in here. Sister Misdemeanor said, screw a bit, but you know how as soon as you say no or disagree with something, oh my goodness, now you're a cancer. Now you're the devil. Okay. Let me see what else we got up in here. Thank you all for being here. Hurricane Mike. This team headed to hell. Hurricane Mike, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell, bro? That's where I'm at. Jerry said, let's just say that Bobby Hebert is jealous. Admit it. And think about this. Speaking of Bobby Hebert, wasn't he the same person who got upset and angry when the Saints refused to pay him so much that he was being facetious and he wanted to get back at the Saints, that he went to Atlanta just so he could play the Saints twice a year. It seems to me like when a person is no longer involved in a certain field, they kind of forget sometimes of how it was and fail to understand that things are today different than they were then. But what I took problem with, family, is him, to me, trying to call out the character of this young man. Right? To me, it's almost like it's a smear campaign that's going on. Now, you got those who support him, who support the Saints and saying, agreeing with Hebert, yeah, you got to get rid of the bad apple. He's a bad apple. We got a Debo. We got Taylor. We just drafted Kool-Aid. With all due respect, the hell with all due respect, not one of them are a Marshon Lattimore. Not one. And I'm going to say it again. I love the hell out of Paulson the Debo. He is no damn Marshon Lattimore. You got a rookie. You got a Alante Taylor who's showing flashes. But none of them are Marshon Lattimore. When he is on the field, he is a game changer for that defense. He elevates the play of the entire defense when he's on the field, and especially when he's locked in. When he's locked in, locked and loaded, you heard this come out of Cam Jordan's mouth. You heard it out of Demario Davis. Lattimore is a tone setter for the defense. Now, some may say, well, he's been injured the last couple of years. Okay. Sometimes, can you prevent injuries, certain injuries from happening? No. Injuries are part of the game. But when he's out there, 9 out of 10 times, he's doing what he's supposed to do. And he's worth every penny the Saints have paid him. Every penny. Jerry said Hebert is a Lattimore hater. Yeah, he just, I don't know, man. Blaze, how you doing? Come on in. Blaze is in the house. Jerry said, what a way to start the Memorial Day weekend with some nonsense from someone. Yeah, man, it's just like, man, like, I wasn't going to do anything on this, family. I promise I wasn't, because everybody had been touching on it. But when I heard the Black and Gold report with Steve Giller and oh my God, the brother's name escapes me, man. I apologize. Been on the show and everything. But when I heard their podcast and heard what Bobby Hebert was saying, even they had to say, listen, I wouldn't agree that he's a bad apple. They even had to say that when Michael Thomas got paid, he didn't tank. He didn't start becoming a malcontent. And I'm using the word malcontent. They never say that. Let me just say that, but that's the word I'm using. It's the words just rubbed me the wrong way. Talking about Marshon Lattimore's ass would have been gone if Sean Payton was the coach. Well, Sean Payton was the coach when all the Michael Thomas drama started. He was the coach that drafted Marshon Lattimore. It's the goddamn environment now. These guys are used to being winners, man. They don't like the direction the team is going in, so they express themselves. Now, it was reported by all the great beat writers that cover this team that there was fracture in the locker room. But you had Dennis Allen, you had Mickey Loomis. They come up there, they lie saying there's no fracture in the locker room when it was. And it starts about the way you treat certain people. Derek Carr, they cuddled him too goddamn much. He's throwing people on the bus. He's not taking accountability. He's deflecting. You even had Scott Shanley on there saying that I don't think that Who That Nation is being giving Derek Carr fair shot, a fair chance. Yeah, we have. He ain't giving Who That Nation a fair chance. He thought he was gonna come here and everything was gonna be all roses. Hell no, it don't work like that. You bring your ass here, we expect you to elevate this team. You were supposed to come in and stabilize the quarterback position for the New Orleans Saints. Now the man play, and I got to get, like it or not, I give credit what credit's due. Y'all know, family, some of us even go back and forth like, what it like, don't do that. But hell, I can't do that. Marshon Lattimore is the greatest Saints cornerback in history of this organization, period. He's still one of the, when healthy, he's still a top 10, top 8 cornerback in the National Football League. And when he's really locked in, damn it, he might be, you got to put him in consideration for the best. At least up there with the best. So this shit, man, is getting outrageous because I feel like they're trying to smear this kid's name. If he doesn't want to be here, cool. And you trade him, cool. But don't try to smear this fucking kid's name, man. Like he's just so fucking running through the fucking locker room. Everybody has their own mind. So if there was a fracture in the locker room, there were those who were seeing the same thing that he saw, the same thing that Alvin Kamara saw, the same thing that Michael Thomas saw, the same thing that a lot of other people see. But they want to smear this kid's fucking name, man. And I wanted to go cuss, but the shit is pissing me off. I don't like that shit. Whoever wears black and gold, I'm rolling with him. If Marshon don't want to be here, cool. Thank you. But don't do it like this, bro. Don't try to make the kid out like he's just so fucking, he's been this big problem since he's been in the Saints locker room or since he's got his money, he's changed. And then he gonna say, how about he be a leader? How the fuck you know if he not a fucking leader? He need to be like Cam. He need to be like Demario Davis. Maybe he leads in another way. Maybe he leads in a way you don't see. Maybe he leads when they're in team meetings, when they're looking at film. Come on, man. Some of this is some BS, bro. This is some BS, bro. Don't do that kid that, man. Don't spill his fucking name. I don't know. I've never met Marshon Lattimore. All I know is from what I've seen of the young man on TV, here, the times he's been interviewed. From what I do know, he's a straight up cat. He's a don't pull no punches with your cat. And because he doesn't speak that much, he's not that active on social media. He hasn't spoken to the media since the end of the season. Some people think are taking the opportunity to pile on this young man. So when and if the Saints decide to get rid of him, oh, it looks good for the Saints. Fuck that, man. We ain't about to do it like that. And I wasn't go cuss and I didn't want to do that, but fuck that. You got us fucked up, man. This is some bullshit. Y'all got us fucked up. And I apologize. I got to stop cussing. I promise I wasn't. But I see what's going on, man. Don't do that kid that, man. There's two sides to every story. I understand that. If he don't want to be here, fine. But guess what? Whoever lined up on Sundays with that Florida Lee on their helmet and black and gold on, that's who I'm rolling with. But don't do the kid like this, trying to assassinate the guy's goddamn character, the kid's character. You went to goddamn Atlanta because the Saints didn't want to pay your ass. What the fuck, man? Just to get back at the Saints. Oh, how quickly we forget. Don't do that shit, man. Like I said, family, I ain't gonna keep y'all long, man, but this some bullshit. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit. And everybody quick to jump on, oh, trade them. Oh, get rid of them. The fuck you mean get rid of them? Why? Y'all want to get rid of all the good players, but sit up there and bitch and moan when they go out on the field and they look like shit and they play like crap when it's obvious when you miss them on the field. Come on, man. I don't know. None of us know what's going on. I depend on those who are close to the team who do a fine, the Nick Underhills, the Ross Jacksons, the John Hendricks. Those are the people I depend on, man, to get my information. The Mike Triplets, the Catherine Terrells. All these people were saying that they were fractured in the locker room, and the fucking Saints coming out saying it wasn't. Now all of a sudden, it's okay. Marshon Lattimore, let me see. Let's get out here in front. You know, you got those coming on trying to. You're assassinating this kid's character. Fuck, you know that kid's hard. You don't know that kid fucking hard. Sometimes we just go too far, man. This is the shit I'm talking about, man. Yeah, we just go too far. And I ain't never go out really like this, man. But I see what they're doing, and that shit is wrong, man. That shit is wrong. And whoever don't like it, I don't give a fuck if you come on my show or not. Yeah, I'm insignificant and all that. Man, fuck y'all, man. All that bullshit, man. Don't do that shit like that. And ain't no motherfucker out there a bigger Saints fan than me. So all y'all that just ride with the team, right? Yeah, I'm going to ride with the team, but damn it, we going to call a spade. This shit ain't right. And that's all I got to say, fam. I'm going to take some of y'all comments. And again, I apologize for my language, but man, shit just rubbed me the wrong way, fam. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Let's see. Eric Wallace, how you doing? Mr. Mina says, I know what's going on. DA does not have the confidence and trust of his players, at least the ones that have a steel backbone. DA has a plastic backbone. He wants players with a plastic backbone too. Right now, this ain't got nothing to me. This ain't got nothing to do with Dennis Allen. I just don't like what Bobby Hebert did, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Say the kid was not, they changed. You got the newer person before you give them their money. Well, the Saints must have knew you before they gave you the money. That's why they didn't give your ass the money, and you went to Atlanta and you wanted to come back and play the Saints twice a year. Because you was vindictive. Fuck out of here, man. Booker Rankins, Booker, how you doing? Man, listen, it was messed up, bro. I was a Bobby Hebert fan. Still am. I love to hear Bobby talk. But damn, bro, don't do that, bro. Don't do that shit, man. It's the way you do some things, man. It's the way you do some things, man. It's the way you do things, man. And I just think it's wrong. Again, I ain't got no dog in this fight. But damn, bro, come on. We better than this, man. Marley Mall, how you doing? Come on in. Bobby is a flamethrower. All right. Eric Wallace said, laugh for a lot. I was reading Hebert first. I thought Justin's available. I ain't sure what you mean by that, E, but thank you for being here, my brother. Let me see some comments I missed. Trying to go back. Yeah, bro, about being a bad Jerry, listen. It's not just about him being a bad apple. It's saying you got to know a person hard, and when they got the money, that they play change, that their attitude change, bro. Come on, man. OG Stoner, how you doing, my brother? Come on in. Everybody, please, while you're here, please hit that like button for me so we can grow the channel, family. Thank you for being here. And listen, I'm sorry to start y'all Friday off like this, man. And again, I was trying my best not to like go off and just cuss, man. But I just feel the type of way. I just feel that shit wrong, man. Pammy Whammy says, I see some say get rid of Marshon because we got Kool-Aid. I'm sorry this kid ain't played one damn snap. Some of y'all delusional. Yeah, they're delusional as hell. They're delusional as hell. If Lattimore wants to stay here, it's hard for him to do it when he hears Saints media hating on him. Man, listen, bro. We got those who cover the Saints, man, they do a great job. Including Bobby Hebert, man. Including Bobby, man. But goddamn, bro, don't do it like that, bro. You know? Don't do it like that. Assassinating the kid's character. Don't do that. If that Saint and him and the Saints go part ways, let them part ways. But damn it, don't try to assassinate the kid's character as he's leaving. That's some weak ass shit, man. That's some weak stuff right there, man. Mikey, Hurricane Mike in the building. How you doing, my brother? Hurricane Mike. Summer break done started, baby. All right. Sean don't care about media. That's why he don't rock with them. But he do care about the fans. Exactly. Because he don't talk. Sean talk during the season, and he just say, like, he asked him a question. Nah. That ain't what that is. Nah, man. And he just look. Well, you believe what you want. That's how Sean, he's straight to it. Like, I ain't got time for the bullshit, bro. Because what they gonna do, they want something from him. They want to hear from him. They want him to say something. So they can take it and misconstrue his shit and twist it and turn it. And come on, man. We ain't about that shit, man. Rose City, how you doing? Come on in. What who that Dolph up with the chickens? Yeah, man. I've been up with the chickens early, bro. I was up with the rooster when he was down croaking. All right. Again, man, we got great people who cover the Saints, bro. Great, including Bobby Hebert. But I just didn't like this, man. It did. I didn't. And again, I never met Marshon Lattimore. But we all know this. The media, they can. And they have in the past. What? People have assassinated players' character, man. Put them out there as a bad apple. Turn the fan base against them. Those who don't like to think for themselves. That is. So I'm gonna keep saying what. Yeah, man. This shit here is crazy, man. My brother, no cap, no filter. I knew this here piece. I knew this here piece was coming, and the only reason they saying they ain't trading Sean is because they ain't get compensation. They won't right now. I ain't a naive fan. I know BS when I see it. Yeah, bro. I mean, come on, man. Like, listen, they come out better trading him after June the 1st. They save money trading Marshon after June the 1st. So again, that's the day, family. June the 2nd. June the 2nd. Let's see. June the 2nd. Mandatory mini camp. Let's see if Marshon's at mandatory mini camp. And let's just see how he goes through the summer. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, Jerry, we need to do that, man. I need to do that. Jerry, can you do it? Can you do it from your end? Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, hey, matter of fact, shout out to Jay Live, man. Live texted me. Was it last night or the night before? Talking about, Dolph, how you doing? What about Jake Hayner? This man talking about OTAs. Okay, bro. All right. All right. Rose said, Laddie not a bad apple. He just not on. Yeah, nice down a bit. Man want to win. I want players who care. I want players who want to win. Now, I'm not saying that you disrespect. Listen, like Dennis Allen or not, that's not cool to disrespect the head coach. Come on, bro. That's like you saying fuck your boss who paying you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't stupid. But at the same time, man, I want people who are locked in who want to win. They know what winning culture is. They see the shit slipping away. So they felt some type of way. If shit wasn't going right, people weren't being held accountable. And when somebody steps up and says something, oh, there's a problem now. That person, this person's a malcontent. Man, no, we're not doing that. Marley Marl said, if Lattimore gets traded to the Eagles, I know Mickey getting fleeced. Man, if they trade him to the Philadelphia Eagles, bro, like, man, come on, bro. All right, Blaze. Good luck to you and the Hurricanes this weekend, bro. This the same BS they did with CD Deuce. Yeah. Now, it was reported now that CD Deuce was acting a fool too now. I gotta be fair. He was doing some shit now. That was reported. Most y'all don't even say shit. We don't even hear shit from Marshon. And then to question whether the player was hurt or not, I can't see it, man. He just not happy, man, with losing, bro. The mentality, bro. Laddie not happy, running his mouth. Lante running his mouth saying what he not gonna do, and Debo do for a huge contract. Exactly. Lante Taylor saying I ain't playing safety. Marshon Lattimore ain't saying shit. Mr. Mina said, I saw CD sitting on his helmet on the sideline at training camp. Now, I ain't see Marshon. Sorry, but it doesn't make any sense to trade your best player for a lame duck coach. All right, we got that. But why was he acting a fool? The same common denominator is our front office. Marty Moore, CD wanted a new contract. That's why he acted up. CD wanted a new contract. Marshon Lattimore wants accountability and wants to win at the high rate that they are used to winning. That's what he wants. Accountability for everyone on the team, not just a chosen few. Let's see. J-Rock, how you doing, my brother? Thank you for being here. Again, fam, there are 22 of us here. Please smash that like button. And again, fam, I apologize, man, for my language, but the shit just had me heated, man. J-Rock says, how is Lattimore a bad apple when Dennis Allen and Mickey Loomis started this? And for any of y'all who didn't hear it, go listen to it, family. I would play it for you now, but I can't because I'm actually doing this on my phone. And I can't play it on my phone, family. But I just had to say so. I wasn't going to say nothing again because everyone's touched on it, man. Big Q's touched on it. Hoodies touched on it. TJ's touched on it. Black and Gold Report, Boo Crew, Deuce, everyone's touched on it, bro. I was not going to touch on it, bro, but I just can't. This some bullshit, fam. No Cal say gonna be interesting to see who will be the odd man out at cornerback, especially if DA gets extended, because DA probably feels he can win no matter who in DB room. Just how Sean felt about wide receiver room. Two guys might go. Payment Wayne was like, customer like this though. If the Saints don't get 10 wins plus and make the playoff, it's a failed season. Correct. Those who missed it, play the replay after Dolph wrap up. Yeah, man. Listen, family, what y'all think? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I got some time to hang out with y'all, man. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. I'm your host, Dolph Jackson, and we are part of the Come On In Sports Network. And listen, fam, I need everybody. I need all y'all family who are here now. Please, can you go over? Can you go to the Come On In Sports Network channel, YouTube channel, please, and subscribe over there too. We're building that channel up also, so we need your support with that. And again, I thank you all for everything. But yeah, family, I had to come voice my displeasure, my disdain for what I think is a smear campaign right now. That's what it is to me. I could be wrong, but that's what it seems like to me. And if I'm wrong, so be it. Pappy Wabby said, let's talk Jay from State Farm. Put the expert Jay live on. Yeah, live gonna come in and talk about his boy Jake. All right. Cal said, I agree, Pam. Passionate Dog has best content. Actually, my favorite episode was the Green Bay debacle. Dog was on 10. Well, y'all crazy. Yeah, man. Well, don't even get. Oh man, why you brought that up, bro? Hey, you can never have enough corners. True. Because somebody may miss games. They have a strong corner room. Laddie will not be traded this year. Listen, man, I hope you're right, man. I hope they don't. I hope that both sides can come to an understanding, man, and get on the same accord, man, and go out there and win some damn football games, make it to the playoff and win a playoff game. And then let the chips fall where they may after that, man. J-Rock said if the Saints trade Marshon Lattimore is going to be the beginning of the Titanic. All right. Let's see. Mr. Mina says, thank you, More. The sick of players who have excelled at one position being forced to play out of position with the Saints. Now, I thought, are they still just gathering information? Or is this going to be a permanent thing with Penning being moved to right tackle and putting Talisi at left tackle? Let me see. A new right tackle who never played right tackle before in his career. A new left tackle who never played left tackle before in his career. But this is not the same offensive staff, so I'm going to give Coach Benton the benefit of the doubt until otherwise proven different. I want to see this experiment. If Talisi can play left tackle, damn it, let's do it. If Penny goes to right tackle and pans out as being a right tackle, hell, let's do it. We got our two young bookends. Either way it go, left or right. We need both of them to work out. Rose say Alante got to want to embrace the slot fully. All right. No, Dolph, Miss Barbara and I was talking about Alante Taylor being out of position. Oh, Alante. Okay, y'all talking about Alante. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, but when I think, though he got benched last year, I think when he came back in, he played better. I thought he was getting better. I think that, like there's something he said he's not going to safety. I mean, now listen, when the Saints when the Saints chose him in the draft a few years ago, again, it was with the assumption of him having the ability to play safety. But I guess he's like, listen, he lost out in the battle of Paulson and Debo. All y'all before last season was Alante Taylor go start. Y'all were even saying trade Paulson and Debo. Debo outperformed him. Debo won the job, held it down. It had a good season. Alante was in his feelings about that. But I think toward the end of the season, I think he finished strong in the slot. Listen, you can, like you say, you can never have enough good cornerbacks. Debo, Taylor, Lattimore, the veteran Harris they brought in, Kool-Aid. Let's see what we got with Kool-Aid. Let's see what we got with him. No, let's let them get out there. Let's let Fuaga get out there. Let's let Penning get out there. And let's see what we got, man. Cap says, I like the move. I think Fuaga in first year has more upside at left tackle than Penning in third year. Plus, it's caused blindside, and I bet Carto did. He don't trust Penning at left tackle. Could be, bro. Could be. Listen, I'm not saying it's a bad move because, again, it's a new staff that coming in. Now, if this was the same regime from last year, I have my tribulations about the move. But listen, we know with this new staff coming in, we know new offensive line coach John Benton has watched tireless amount of film on Penning and, of course, on Ty Lisi. And listen, if Penning works out at right tackle, that's great. And Fuaga works out at left tackle, that is stupendous for us. That's exactly what the Saints need, fam. Long as these two young bookends work out, man, you know, that's it. We don't need a bust. And I'm not calling Penning a bust. I don't think he's close to being a bust, like some people do. All right. Marley Moore says, Gail Benson not proactive enough with her sports team, letting Mickey and David Griffin do what they want. Yeah. And listen, man, shout out to Trajan Langdon, man, moving on to the Detroit Pistons to become their vice president of basketball operations, which is held in New Orleans by David Griffin. Now the Saints will be looking for a new general manager. Or do they promote Swin Cash to general manager? I'm just saying. No, we talking Saints, but, you know, just going off with Mark. Mark, what you think about that? I would like to see him promote Swin Cash. I think she'll do a good job. Wendell Israel 84, how you doing? Come on in. When are you dropping another video, Cap? The Booker wants to know. All right. Yeah, Cap, when you let us know when your next show is, man. Little family, I'm about to get on out of here. I want to thank y'all for joining me again. I had to just voice my displeasure, man, about the comments of Bobby Hebert about Marshon Lattimore, and I don't like them trying to assassinate this kid's character, man. And saying that, hey, if Sean Payton was here, his ass would have been out here. If Jim Moore was the coach, his ass would have been out here. Well, Jim Moore was the coach, and your ass was out in New Orleans. That's why you went to Atlanta. Anyway, man, now listen, I love to hear, I love Bobby Hebert, but I just totally disagree with that BS. It's BS to me. And those who defend him, I'm sure gonna come at me, but it is what it is. It's my opinion. You come at me talking crazy, I'm gonna talk crazy back to you. So it is what it is. Listen, family, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. And like always, family, love and who that. And we out. I'll talk to y'all later. Keeping it real, who that sports pod, legendary coach Rock, go 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick, black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, who the sports. Breaking news, interviews. Open lines just for you. Call in, join in.